The world's largest plant capturing carbon dioxide directly from the air is now operating in Iceland. The plant was built by Climeworks, a Swiss firm, using technology from another Icelandic company.
With a capacity of 4,000 tons of CO2 that are captured from the air every year. So that's the nominal capacity. And we are then handing over this CO2 to our partners from Carbfix, who inject it underground, and the CO2 there is mineralized with the basalt rock, so it's turned into stone, literally.
Filters in huge fans in the plant called Orca have been set up to do the job. Chemical engineer Natalie Casas is Climeworks' head of research and design.
We have this box where we have a filter material inside. The filter material has a high affinity to CO2. This means when we blow air through the collector, the CO2 sticks to the filter material, and we keep on blowing air through. When the filter material is saturated, we stop, we close the box, and we start heating. We heat with low-grade heat up to approximately 100 degrees. And while doing so, the CO2 is released from the filter material and can be pumped out of the collector.
The heating process to create the high-grade carbon dioxide that is then pumped deep into basalt caverns requires energy. Casas says this comes from a nearby geothermal power plant, a renewable energy source.
So we don't want to emit CO2 while capturing CO2. We also did a quite thorough LCA, so life cycle analysis, in order to understand how much CO2 are we emitting while capturing CO2. And the plant we have in Iceland, its efficiency is higher than 90%.
Climeworks says building direct capture plants are not enough to solve the whole global warming problem. Countries will need to remove 1 billion tons of CO2 from the atmosphere by 2025 to meet Paris Climate Agreement target goals and avert catastrophic warming, according to a recent study. The International Energy Agency says there are currently 15 direct air capture plants operating worldwide, removing more than 9,000 tons of CO2 from the atmosphere per year. The Energy Agency says global CO2 emissions last year totaled just over 31 billion tons. Mariama Diallo, VOA News.